from beautiful South Florida. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today we hit double digits, Week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Miami Dolphins. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Now a first carry here for their running back. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. Liking 18.
Back to throw. Robinson. That is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 48 yards. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20.
Cougar 19.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
At the Dolphins' 22-yard line.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Let's go. Ready.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Play number 8 here on the opening drive. This is 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Looking to throw. Robinson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Cam Smith. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 20-yard line.
Dragon 60. Get it. Check. Cup 19. Let go.
Off play action. Thompson. He finds his man. Complete. It's Armstrong. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now they'll change things up.
4-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. When you look at this Saints defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Now Thompson. A quick throw there is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
Come on, hey, Crash. Viking 18. Mustang 19. Warriors 70. Ready,
They'll go for it. Here's Thompson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw left side complete. That's Peterson. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Saints get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And they'll accept that penalty.
Blake Grupe to kick off for the Saints.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
70 Lions. 79 Broncos. Rig alert.
Now Thompson. He has Hyatt over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
Ready?
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hawk 70. 19 Tiger. Trap 60.
Now run by Achane. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
19 tight.
Thompson going play action here. Hyatt He's got it. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 32-yard line.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Cougar 19.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Thompson fakes a handoff. Now going to throw it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
70 Timberwolves. Crack all 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Warrior 70. Go.
Here's Thompson. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Hyatt, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. Now, on this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. You talk about this Miami defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Well, that's going to be incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
10-11.
They'll try and throw for it here. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, that is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Say, hey. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Cut it.
Thompson. Now he's going to step up and run. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And now they'll shift things around.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Thompson now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Armstrong. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80.
Here's Thompson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
To pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 8-yard line.
7-7, our score after 1. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Woodson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And he's got some space here. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. On 1st down, right back to ETN. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
And the Saints first down.
That fourth down decision, unconventional but effective, and they indeed come up now with a 1st and 10, a fresh set of downs. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense. We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Come on. Set.
Back to throw. Robinson working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. The point after, good by Groupie. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Dances by him. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
18, fight it, 19, light. Check, Bobcat. Ready.
Now it's Thompson. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Armstrong. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Ready.
Now H.A. on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Dolphins at 7-1 now on the year. And they come in following a loss last week, and that, of course, ended that strong run they were on. They had won 7 in a row prior.
And something you pointed out to me before the game even began, they've had terrific fortune throughout their entire win streak, but we both saw it happen right in front of our eyes. Some of that good fortune dried up, and they ended up taking the loss.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 8.
Let's go now. Viking, press all 80. Street. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Achane here. They stay on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Dolphins, first down.
Dragon 60.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. Able to slither by. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down.
Now they turn to Thompson to throw it. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. Check. 70 Lions. 18 Rattler. Trap 60.
Play action here, Thompson. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
And the Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
60 Bison. Say, hey! Big Lion. Ready, hut! Timberwolf.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
19 Tiger. Go. 60 Eagles.
And they'll go on the ground. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up.
And to me, the key to a wide receiver run like that is getting around the first edge guy. It's often like a punt returner. Make that first guy miss, because if you can do that successfully and get upfield, we know good things can happen. He's able to take that one into the end zone.
Extra point try now for Patterson. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all mounted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 21-yard line.
On the jump.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Off the play fake. Robinson. That's caught down the field by Palmer. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
19 right. 18 red. 70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw. Robinson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half.
Dolphins 14.
Field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
The third quarter begins with a run by Achan. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Right back to Achan on second down. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down. Thompson looking to throw. That went out wide and intercepted. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Etienne up the middle. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's where this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Go! Ready.
Etienne once more. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne. But he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Here we go. Let go.
Back to throw. Robinson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Over the middle, caught by Bellinger. And not able to get any further as he's taken down right there on the 30.
That's good for the Dolphins. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw, Thompson. Another pass complete to Bellinger. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
16 more yards. That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Liking 18. Let go.
A run straight ahead with Etienne. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
10 more yards. That's another.
And now an audible here into something else.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Ready.
Thompson going to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Daniel Bellinger, 43 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Saints 17.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Still going. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Broncos. Go.
Robinson, off play action. Now he's going to step up and run. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
On 3rd down, Woodson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. A strong run there, and for a team and a coaching staff that says they're consistently striving for a solid running game, they love those plays.
Yeah, that one didn't net them a 1st down, but isn't it the type of play that you write down on your sheet? That worked pretty well. Make sure you come back to it, especially in a key situation.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Hey, Smash. Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 race.
Throwing to start the drive. Thompson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
Roll 80. 79. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hurt. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Looking to throw. Thompson. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Buffalo 18, Warriors 70.
To throw again on 2nd down. Thompson. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Up the middle, Achane. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Cowboy 80.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Charles, still a one-possession game. Remember, it could have been two after they opted to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but their defense holds strong, and so this is a huge possession coming up here.
You're certainly right about that, partner. A lot of people look at them going for it on fourth down as a failure when they didn't get it. But there's also their way of saying, hey, we have confidence in our defense because they went out and held them, got the ball right back for them. So nice stand for them. Momentum can swing back to their side if they have a good drive here.
Now 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap and again to ETN. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
It's now 3rd and
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 8.
Come on. Hit 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Back to throw. Robinson. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
the Saints. First down. A gain of 14. First down, Saints.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Looking to throw. Robinson. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready?
Back to throw. Robinson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Now a handoff up the middle. Woodson. And he'll get this out to about the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Okay.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
19 Tiger. 19 Stephanie.
Looking to throw. Robinson. He'll try to pick it up himself. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Red. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He sets to fire deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hurt. Ready.
Achane gets it from the gun. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
He was brought down by Deontay Banks. A 3-yard pickup brings up second down.
Again, it's Achane.
At the Saints' 37-yard line.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. Third and 4.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
On the handoff, it's Achane. And he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
4-yard gain. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Come on.
Back to throw. Felder. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
They'll give this to Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Cowboy 80. Ready.
A run now from Achane. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Cowboy 80.
Off the play fake, it's Thompson. He'll try and do this himself. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Saints are right back in this football game.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Got it. Ready?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Robinson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He'll try to do it himself. He lets it go deep for Olave. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, hurt. Warrior 70. 19 Lions.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Ready?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Robinson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he wisely will throw that one away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Well, this crowd making it hard to hear. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Robinson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just get rid of it. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8.
Come on. 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. A huge mistake late. It's intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open?
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. A give, running right, Achane. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80. 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Street, street. 19 tight, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, complete. It's Armstrong. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! 19 Lion! Ready?
Here's A-Chan. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Money up to a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got rich and bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm chilling, I'm just chilling with the fellas.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
Now Thompson. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check.
Now Thompson. They set up the screen. A-Chan has it. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7. Patterson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Red. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Pioneer.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
It's 2nd down.
Here comes 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
12 yards on the play. But it's third down.
And the crowd a major factor now. Here's third down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. First things first here, they got to pick up the first down.
And remember, it is fourth down, so they've got to pick up a completion here. Otherwise, this one's over.
Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He cannot wiggle free. They stop it at the line on fourth down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for Miami, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Saints, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.